What's good, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I want to talk real talk for a minute. I know a lot of you guys out there are hurting. The anxiety, the depression, the overthinking, it's at an all-time high right now. We're all out here trying to find a cure. We're reading the self-help books, we're listening to podcasts, and everyone is talking about manifestation or the law of attraction. You know the vibe. Think positive and the universe will give it to you. But what if I told you that the universe doesn't give you anything? What if I told you that you're trying to call a number that's disconnected? I want to put you onto something way more powerful. This is the OG source code for mental health. It comes from the Quran, and it presents a concept that completely upgrades the way we deal with depression. It's called Yaqeen. What is Yaqeen? So, what is Yaqeen? In English, we translate it as certainty. See, when we manifest stuff today, we're usually just hoping. I hope I get that job, or I hope this sadness goes away. But hope creates anxiety because there's a chance it might not happen. Yaqeen is different. Yaqeen is the feeling you have that the sun is going to rise tomorrow morning. You don't hope the sun rises, you know it will. You don't stress about it. You go to sleep totally chill because you know the system works. The Quran says the cure for your depression isn't just positive thinking, it's having that same level of absolute certainty that your Creator is handling your business. Let me give you an example that really makes this click. Think about your pets, your dog or your cat. Have you ever looked at them and realized how stress-free they are? Does your cat ever wake up at 3 a.m. having a panic attack about inflation? Is your dog pacing around the living room wondering, man, what if there's no food in the bowl tomorrow? What if my owner loses his job? No, they're sleeping like babies. They're chasing balls. They're vibing. Why? Because they have Yaqeen in you. They trust their master. They know my human takes care of me. He feeds me, he protects me, and even if he takes me to the vet and it hurts, I trust he's doing it for my own good. They live rent-free in their heads because they trust their provider. But here is the catch, and this is the part we miss. While your dog doesn't stress about the food, he absolutely cares about you. He doesn't panic about the kibble, but he does worry about whether his master is happy with him. His entire hustle, his entire focus is on obedience. When you say sit, he sits. When you call him, he comes. He isn't working for the food, he is working to please the provider. And because he obeys, because he focuses on the relationship, the food is guaranteed. It just shows up. He doesn't have to hunt for it. He just has to be a good boy, and the master takes care of the rest. Now, look at us humans. We have completely flipped the script. We are obsessing over the bowl, the money, the status, the future, but we are ignoring the master. We walk around with more anxiety than a stray cat because we are trying to do the provider's job instead of our own. The Quran is teaching us a profound psychological truth. You are here to obey the Creator and serve His creation. That is your job. The result, the sustenance, the happiness, that is His job. If we do what we are asked to do, God will fulfill exactly what we need. There is a famous Hadith, Qudsi, a divine message, that sums this up perfectly. And if you listen to this with your heart, it will cure your overthinking instantly. Allah says to you, O son of Adam, there is what you want, your desire, and there is what I want, my command. If you submit to what I want, I will suffice you in what you want. But if you oppose what I want, I will tire you out in chasing what you want, and in the end, only what I want will happen. That is the deal on the table. You can chase the world and be exhausted, or you can chase the Creator and have the world come to you. Stop stressing about the supply chain. Obey the supplier. This is where it gets deep. There's a chapter in the Quran called Surah An-Najm, and it breaks down emotional regulation in a way that blows modern psychology out of the water. In verses 43 to 48, Allah flips the script on us. It says, "And that it is He who makes one laugh and weep." Think about that. We think events make us happy or sad. I lost my job, so I'm sad. No, the Quran says the state of laughter and the state of tears are created directly by Him. If you want the laughter, go to the one who creates it. Then it says, "And that it is He who gives wealth and sufficiency." Stop chasing the money, chase the one who invented the concept of wealth. And then, this is my favorite part, verse 49 says, "And that it is He who is the Lord of Sirius." Now you might be like, what's Sirius? Sirius, or Shira, is the brightest star in the night sky. Back in the day, people used to worship it. They thought that star controlled their destiny. The Quran drops this line to say, hey, you see that bright, shiny thing you think has all the power? Yeah, I'm the Lord over that too. The lesson? Stop being afraid of secondary causes. Your boss, the economy, your bank account, those are just stars. Don't worship the stars. Connect yourself to the Lord of the stars. So how do we fix the depression? How do we get this Yaqeen? You need to change your internal dialogue. Next time you pray or meditate, don't come with a weak vibe. Don't come with maybe. Come with the energy of that pet trusting its master. There's a special prayer, a manifestation script, if you want to call it that, called Sayyidul Istighfar. It's basically you admitting, "Oh Allah, you are the boss. You created me. I messed up, I made mistakes, but I know for a fact that only you can fix this. So fix me." When you hand over your worries to Him with that level of certainty, the anxiety dissolves because you realize you don't have to carry the weight of the universe on your shoulders anymore. Look, depression is real. It's heavy, but you weren't built to carry it alone. Shift your focus. Stop looking at the problem. Start looking at the provider. That is the ultimate cure. You got this. Trust the process and trust the Creator. Peace.